This is Elizabeth Joyce with Embracing Spiritual Frontiers. I'm going to be doing a tarot reading for the sign of Scorpio for the collective for April 1st through April 15th, 2024. Scorpio. I'm using a Thoth deck, which is one of my favorites because I like the layout. I also love the cards. They're very beautiful. Remember, this is the collective, so take what you can from it, and if it doesn't fit you, let it pass by. Here's the cut for Scorpio. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which means that the time isn't yet, but it's coming and it's on its way. And then we have the Chariot, and the Chariot is for control and for getting back on top. It looks like it's going to be like the month of August. So you're on your way to building something. And then we have the Ten of Discs, which is the high money card in the deck. And what that's telling me is that whatever you're working on, it'll be a little while before you start recouping money, but you will recoup money. And when we get into the October months, October, November, and December, you're going to be feeling pretty flush. And that's good for Scorpio because I know you had worries lately. So the layout, the center is where you are right now. And then we have the result, and we have the obstacles, and we have the psychological, and we have the karma. So this is showing me that you are worried about your money. You're worried about having enough. You feel like you have barely enough money to get by right now. And you've been talking either to new bosses or looking job hunting, or you may have been talking to a financial advisor. The Knight of Swords is always somebody in power, somebody that knows. So it could be a financial advisor, it could be a realtor, it could be interviewing on jobs for Scorpio. The result is that you're on the brink of important change. As a matter of fact, I want to say to you, the result is 3 major arcana. That means that it's for sure, and that means that it's on its way. It's already in your energy, which is very exciting. The brink of important change with hope and unexpected help brings a contract. This is legalities. So I'm going to say it again. The brink of important change is going to bring you what you're looking for, and you're going to have help and support, either by the family, by your friends or colleagues, and you have a contract coming. And it's 8, so it must be in August, around that time. Your obstacle is an institution that you felt free with is no longer valid. Now, this could be an old job that you didn't like and you want to leave, because the 8 of Swords is confusion, and this is happiness, but it's no longer happy where you've been working. Or you may not be happy in your college or school, because this is institutions and agencies. That's what the Hierophant means. So you know you have to make a change. And in the meantime, you've been very confused. The psychological is sacrifice for learning, a smaller amount of money coming in to settle in the home, but there will be enough to pay for the home. There's less amount of money coming in, but you will be able to pay for the home. Remember, in the beginning, you were worried about your money, but now you're going to bring more in. Not enough for what you would like, but enough to pay for the bills. As you read up, it's sacrifice for learning, talking to this man, and a place of employment. So you might take a new job that is not paying you what you were being paid. Now we go over to the karma. This is the Queen of Cups, which is very emotional and very soft, a change in the way of living, and balance. So balance is coming with better money and a contract. And you are going to have to talk to a few different people before you get that new job. So that's where we are with Scorpio with this layout. We're going to do the life wheel layout for Scorpio. So let's see what's coming for the way you write it. Actually, I like this layout for Scorpio. It's very positive, and I'm feeling that you haven't had such a positive time through the winter. It's wonderful to see all this juicy energy coming towards you as you go into Mercury retrograde and that eclipse, the April 8 eclipse. You're going to fare it real well. So here's the cut. We have the 8 of discs, and then we have the world, and the 3 of discs. Again, this is saying that you're going to be working hard on a project, and that it will take a little longer than you thought it would, but it's going to be a wonderful result. And you have good colleagues with you. It's 3 months. Again, we're getting to July and August for the success to come. But that 8 of discs shows that you're going in the right direction and you're making the right decisions. So, Scorpio, let's take a look at what's going on. The house of self is the Ace of Cups. The house of values is the 5 of Wands. The 3rd house is the Devil. The 4th house is the 5 of Swords. The 6th house is the 9 of Pentacles. And the 6th house is the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the 3 of Cups in the partnership house. We have Justice in the 8th house, which is a house of taxes and other people's money. And there you go. And then we have the Moon for your spiritual house, the Page in the 10th house, your reputation, the Queen of Discs in your friends and love received, and in your 12th house, we have the 10 of Cups. And that's the house of hidden matters. That is the house of surprises and unexpected gains. My. So the Ace of Cups means that you're pretty stable where you are now and you feel secure in your housing and everything seems to be flowing. You have a routine, but the routine is about to change. Then you're struggling with other people, family members or children, about money and values. And you're talking things over and trying to make some plans. And everybody has a different idea. Nobody's thinking the same here. So that's going to probably linger throughout May before you can make a decision. The 3rd house is the Devil. That's your neighbors. And that's the people around you. And that's communication. Now, there may be a problem. There may be somebody very sick on the block that you'll have to help. And you could hear something from a relative or a sibling, too, about an upset they're having. But it's other people sharing with you. It's not you. Other people sharing with you. Now, the 4th house has the 5 of Swords in it. That's always bad weather, not good weather, and maybe having to help others when you really feel you can't, but you have to. You put that with the devil, and you could try to help as much as you can. The fifth house is your productivity and your children and what you're doing, and it's at a standstill right now. You're at a standstill, but you're waiting to move forward. Now, the sixth house is the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me that where you're working might be changing jobs and positions of other people around you, where they might be changing a vice president or a manager, and that's why you're at a standstill. So you just have to wait that out. The house of partnership is the seventh house, and that's a party. That's gathering people together in a celebration. And that celebration could be the result of your project in the next 3 months. This is the early fall months that you could be celebrating. The eighth house is justice. That could be the IRS. That could be a bank. And that's a decision. It's a legal decision, and I feel that it's in your favor. It's going to take some time to resolve itself, so you just have to wait it out. And you're waiting for that answer, whatever that legal answer is, whether it's about taxes or getting a loan or maybe even getting a mortgage. But it is coming. And you have the moon in the ninth house, which is on the brink of important change, and it's suggesting that you meditate by the moon. You know, the moon is holding the plasma in the universe, and it's bringing in the new energy from the center of the galaxy. And so you're being encouraged to meditate by moonlight. The 10th house is a new project, something very new, something you haven't worked with before. It's coming. It's fresh, it's new, it's exciting, and you're holding out the possibilities and the opportunities, but it's not here yet. The 11th house is the Queen of Discs, which is a beautiful card. It means you have support from your friends, especially women, and that you're receiving love and blessings and cooperation from all of them. Now, the 12th house is hidden matters, and hidden matters is that 10 of cups, all your wishes. So I would say that they're saying October, November, December, you'll get all your wishes, but it isn't coming now, and you may feel that you really need it now. Here you are struggling, but it isn't coming. You're working towards it. And the result is family money. This is big money. This isn't little money. It could be even winning the lottery with a justice in the eighth house. But it's enough to take care of everything you need. It's enough to take care of the mortgage, any house repairs, and whatever you need. All of this is coming. Not yet, but it's coming over a period of the next 6 months. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed the reading, but I am going to pull a rune for Scorpio. Let's see what you have for the month. This is growth. This rune is growth. And this is showing that you're moving along in the right direction. You're moving along in the direction that Spirit wants you to move. And you've got the invisible forces on your side as well as the forces on the earth. Remember, we have an eclipse on April 8th, and Mercury is retrograde. So just take a deep breath and get through it all. It's going to bring you changes, significant changes. And I'm sure that you're going to like whatever you receive. This is Elizabeth Joyce. I hope you liked your reading, Scorpio.